Practice Test 6. Part 8. Question 80. A conductor used for open wiring where sleeved, shall be carried through a separate sleeve or tube. Open wiring conductor where sleeved, shall be carried through, separate sleeve or tube. Conductor used for open wiring where sleeved, carried through, separate sleeve or tube. Question 81. Nails shall not be smaller than 10D, when used to mount knobs for the support of open wiring on insulators. 10D, smallest nails to mount knobs for the support of open wiring on insulators. 10D, smallest nails to mount knobs for the support of open wiring on insulators. Question 82. What is the smallest size liquid tight flexible conduit LFMC permitted by electrical code? 3/8 inch. Smallest size of LFMC is 3/8 inch. The smallest size liquid tight flexible conduit, LFMC permitted by electrical code, 3/8 inch. Question 83. The plans for wiring a residence call for MC cable and the customer has asked you to reduce expenses. What cable should you use in order to still be legal with the code? Non-metallic cable. Residence plans list wiring MC cable. Customer asked to reduce expenses. Switch MC to non-metallic cable to still be legal with code. Can switch out MC for non-metallic cable in a residence and stay in code. Question 84. Which is the design factor for a 440 square foot commercial building? Light must be distributed evenly within the room. Design factor of a 440 square foot commercial building. Light must be distributed evenly within the room. Light must be distributed evenly within the room of a 440 square foot commercial building. Question 85. Which is the best choice for a transformer when an office building with a 208, 120 volt lighting? Primary, delta. Secondary, WYE. Best choice of transformer, office building with 208, 120 volt lighting is primary, delta. Secondary, WYE. Best transformer, office building with 208, 120 volt lighting. Primary, delta. Secondary, WYE. Question 86. On a new installation for a washer and dryer, which of the following is acceptable according to electrical code? Install separate circuits for each. Install separate circuits for each new installation for a washer and dryer. Acceptable to electrical code. Install separate circuits for each new installation of washer and dryer. Question 87. What is the best way to test a GFCI with grounded prongs at the job site? Outlet analyzer. Best way to test a GFCI with grounded prongs at the job site is outlet analyzer. Outlet analyzer is best way to test GFCI with grounded prongs at job site. Question 88. After completing the installation of a central fire alarm security system, what would be done for testing? Coordinate with the Fire Security Center to test all the systems. After completing central fire alarm security system, coordinate with the Fire Security Center to test all the systems. Completing installation of central fire alarm security system, coordinate with Fire Security Center to test all systems. Question 89. What type conduit can be used in a gas station? Class 1 hazardous locations? Rigid metal conduit or intermediate metal? Rigid metal conduit or intermediate metal conduit can be used in a gas station, Class 1 hazardous locations. Conduit that can be used in gas station, Class 1 hazardous locations is rigid metal conduit or intermediate metal. Question 90. If there is an overhead feeder conductor crossing a roadway, what is the minimum height it must be for under 600 volts? 18 feet. Overhead feeder conductor crossing a roadway, the minimum height for under 600 volts is 18 feet. Overhead feeder conductor, crossing a roadway, must be 18 feet, for less than 600 volt. Question 91. You are replacing all the 2-wire outlets in an old home. You are going to replace them with 2-wire with a ground. How would you ground all the new outlets? Connect a bonding jumper from receptacle to metal outlet box. Replacing all 2-wire outlets in old home. Replace them with 2-wire with a ground. Connect a bonding jumper from receptacle to metal outlet box to ground outlets. Replacing old 2-wire outlets with new 2-wire with a ground. Connect a bonding jumper from receptacle to metal box. Question 92. When working on a 125 amp single phase, 3-wire system, what is the minimum wire size? 2 THHN. Minimum size wire on a 125 amp single phase, 3-wire system is 2 THHN. Number 2, THHN is the minimum size wire for 125 amp single phase, 3-wire system. Question 93. Round access openings in a manhole shall not be less than 26 inches in diameter. Round access openings, manhole shall, 26 inches in diameter minimum. 26-inch diameter minimum for round access manhole openings,